I am on my way to Brooklyn, New York. Sorry for the weird angle here and sorry for the camera shakiness. I didn't have time to, set this up properly. But I am currently on my way to Brooklyn, New York to a comedy club to do Jimmy Dore's live show. I'm pretty excited. I've seen clips of his live show on his YouTube channel, and every time he's done a live show before, the place just lights on fire. I mean, it's positively electric in the room. I had spoken to Cenk Uygur because he did one of Jimmy's live shows maybe a year or so ago, and he said the energy in the room is just insane. So I believe the place where we're doing it seats maybe 200 to 250 people, which I was actually a little surprised by. I thought maybe it would seat more people because I know Jimmy could sell out something with 500 or 1,000 seats. And he actually added a second night to this show because the first one sold out so quickly. So I will only be there the first night. I'm not sure who's going to be there the second night, but I'll be on the panel and I'll be participating in the live show, and I'm looking forward to it. I'll record, little bits and pieces as much as I can and try to show you guys, some of the cool behind the scenes stuff. So I don't have my partner in crime, Corin, with me. He's currently back home in Illinois, his home. That's not my home. I'm obviously from New York, but he's over there, and my brother-in-law probably would have joined me at this, but I had forgotten to tell him earlier, so basically I'm going all by myself now. But yeah, when I get there, I'll see a lot of people that I know, and I tweeted about going, so a bunch of you guys responded. I think some of you guys will actually be there as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and I'll show you some of the behind the scenes stuff. Alright, so I just arrived at the Bell House. Parking situation is sort of weary. I'm parked near or right in front of a parole office. I have no idea if this is private property or not. I have no idea if I'm allowed to park here or not. I don't see any signs saying no, so I'm leaning towards a yes, I could park here. But there's a 37% chance that when I leave, there will be a ticket, which is not the only ticket I have on my name at this moment. But keep that between us. So I'm walking in now. I just texted Jimmy, he's here. Gonna meet with him, and then I believe showtime is in about an hour. We have Katie Halper, we have Steph, and we have one Mr. Jimmy Dore right outside that door right there. We're 5 minutes till we go on.
I was thinking that. Okay.
Say hi, everybody, right. Jimmy.
That's right. The beauty of alcoholism is it skips a generation. That's the beauty.
I like your music a lot.
So can't touch me. That's what I'm saying. This can't touch me.
The liquid courage before we go on stage. It works.
Our very good friend, the miserable liberal, Steph Zamorano!
Giant reaction.
The host of Secular Talk, Kyle Kulinski.
I don't want to step on your toes, is what I'm saying.
Give me an F.
F.
Give me a U.
U.
Give me a C.
C.
Give me a K.
K.
What's that spell?
Fuck.
What's that spell?
Fuck.
What's that spell?
Fuck.
You can spell.
Thank you.
Now let's see if you can sing. Well, come on in, big strong man. Uncle Sam needs your help again. He got himself in a German man.
just got off the live show.
Nice job, right?
Great job,
Did you have
everybody.
a blast?
I had a great time.
You were great.
Thank you. You guys
Great
were
job, buddy.
awesome, too.
That
You
was
did-
great.
All right, y'all. Day after the Jimmy Dore show, I recorded a video after the event last night, but it was bouncy, it was vertical, which I know all of you hate, and it was pitch black because it was in the car on the ride home. So I figured I'd just do a quick video the morning after. Now, again, sorry for this shakiness too, because I, of course, don't know where my stand is. But anyway, I digress. It was a lot of fun. I want to thank Jimmy, I want to thank Steph, I want to thank Katie Halper, I want to thank Arno, who does a lot of technical work behind the scenes, who you guys don't get to see. I want to thank everybody who was involved, the photographer, the list goes on and on. The venue was fantastic. And everybody who came, man, it was a lot of fun. That show was positively rocking. I mean, it's great what he's doing because it's such a great like hybrid show. You have the political commentary aspect, which is obvious. I mean, everybody knows Jimmy now from doing his show on YouTube, and there's a lot of political commentary. I mean, that's the bulk of it. But also, it's also a stand-up comedy show. Steph, the miserable liberal, did 15 minutes of stand-up before we were called out there. Jimmy did 15 minutes before we were called out there. So they do their own stand-up, and then when we get out there, it's clearly like a mix of you're talking about news and politics, you're covering stories, you're having fun, it's serious commentary mixed in with laughter and jokes and stand-up. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. And really, this is like, he's like the only person doing this, if you think about it. I mean, maybe you could say Bill Maher does a similar style show, but of course, as we all know, Bill Maher now totally blows. I want to apologize to everybody who, after the fact, I saw that there was like a line of people and Jimmy was doing like an hour or so meet and greet. I unfortunately couldn't participate in that because I had, quite a trek home, and the show had gone on for about 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I wasn't really able to stay after the fact and chat with everybody and take pictures and whatnot. So I want to apologize for that. I really would have loved to do it. If the show started like a little bit earlier, I would have been able to do it. But after the 2 hours and 15 minutes and the long drive there, and then I knew I had the long drive back, and plus not making excuses or anything, but I was also up very early that day. So I do wish I could have stayed and taken pictures and talked to you guys, but unfortunately that wasn't in the cards. But I hope you guys had a great time. I know I had a great time. Again, I want to thank everybody involved. And yeah, I think the clips will be up. I don't know if the full 2 hours and 15 minutes will be up on Jimmy's channel, but I know that at least some of the clips will be up on Jimmy's channel, and maybe next week or so, I'm not sure. I wish I could have gotten some more recordings during the actual live show, but since I was engaged in the conversation and talking as well, I couldn't really, whip out my phone and start recording mid-show. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed some of the behind-the-scenes stuff. I definitely had a great time.